Froggy 102.7, Zach here with Bob Martin, President and CEO of Thor Industries and the title sponsor to this year's ADEC Picture Possibilities. Thank you so much for being a part of it again this year.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, and we're glad to be part of it. Something that my wife and I, and my family, and Thor really thinks is a great part of the community, and we enjoy doing this every year.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that. Why do you guys feel that ADEC is just such a great part of the community?
It's for me personally, and I tell this probably every year. I grew up probably 2 miles from ADEC, and I would pass it, just about daily on my way into school at Bristol Elementary.
Yeah.
So I have known that the name has changed over the years, but it's been ADEC to me, and the same, principles and the same purpose, and it just does something for the community that I've known for many years what it is, what they do. And even for my wife and I, we have friends that have had their family members come through and be part of the ADEC family and just do an incredible job. And so for us, it's always been something special for us. And I live in Bristol still.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of a community thing that I want to be able to give back and help the people here at ADEC.
Well, it's absolutely great. You hit the nail on the head about the community involved here at ADEC, and I think that is such a huge thing that a lot of people don't realize necessarily, that there is this community here in town, and it started here in Bristol, and then it expanded, and now they're helping out Elkhart County and St. Joe County. But really, how have you seen ADEC grow here in Bristol locally?
Yeah, here it's been fun to watch their physical presence grow. The building where we're in, one of the new wings, the coffee shop, just watching their footprint expand. Watching things I know they do, trash bags in Elkhart. So they're just into many different things, and it's giving people purpose. The creativity. I love being part of this picture possibilities and the artwork, and I already said I noticed there's even more artwork this year, and when I leave I usually go through and I pick some things out that either go up in my office or really do go up in my home. And I even just thought my wife swam for Elkhart Central, and there was one that was a blue wave from last year, and I took it home and I gave that to her. She thought that was just an incredible gift.
Yeah.
So so for us, just watching how they grow, physically, but then all the programs that they provide and everything that they do to, help everybody. I follow them on Instagram and watch their adventures, and you see the bus go around and all the things that they do. So for me, it's amazing just to see what it's become over the years.
Yeah, and it's great that Picture Possibilities continues to be a huge fundraiser for ADEC. Super excited for Thor Industries to be a part of it again this year. So how do you see, or why is it important for Thor Industries? As President and CEO, why is it important for Thor Industries to engage in the community with an organization like ADEC?
Yeah, so for us, Thor has evolved over the years. When I've been at corporate for going on 11 years now, but I've been part of the Thor company since '01, and it's a public company, and they had a different theory before I came into corporate, that they didn't really do much within the community. And as times have changed, I think corporations they need to be more involved in their local community, their national community. We're a major supporter of the National Forest Foundation, the Girl Scouts, some big national items, but you have to be local as well. And so there are many things that we take care of and participate here locally. And this is one that it's a great thing for Thor to be involved in. We've done things over the years. I've brought an Airstream trailer in. I did a painting contest to tie in the RV theme as well.
Yeah.
As Thor owns Airstream, it's not from Elkhart, but it's out of Ohio. So for us, you need to be engaged, and it really started when we changed our corporate office from Ohio at Airstream, and we moved it to Elkhart, where 80% of our production was in 2 counties in northern Indiana. And so most of our employees live in northern Indiana. They live in these 2 counties, And so for us to help out and give back and do things that are positive for the community, I think that's just something that corporations, public, private, whatever it is, they need to be part of the community and give back and do what they can.
Love where you live, love where you are, and be a part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, as a business owner, what role do you see the non-for-profits playing in this?
Yeah, so I'm not really a business owner, so it's a public company. I'm the president of a public company, so we have many owners.
Okay, yeah.
But I see, nonprofits just part of that community engagement. We have, the ESG is something that's for public companies, and it's, the environment and, sustainability and governance. But part of that is just being part of the community and giving back and being a good steward of the money that we make, and then part of it is giving back. So we have a Thor Foundation that we sit down every quarter and we go through what either national, local, what are good causes for us to help. We can't do it for everything,
right? Yeah.
And even this one, it says Thor that this is actually by my wife and I do this one, and I don't really publicize my name, so I put Thor on it. But
okay.
but Thor does believe in it, and you see a lot of the artwork at the Thor corporate office as well. So it is just something that I think as you have a good company and you're growing, you need to simply do the right thing. And this is something that by helping good organizations continue to grow, continue to flourish, that's just something that is essential to business today.
Yeah. Well, we're so appreciative of everything that you do for ADEC and what Thor Industries does as well. So as a Bristol resident and a strong community member, how have you seen ADEC's impact in Elkhart County and beyond? How have you seen it?
Yeah, I think it's been fun to watch it grow.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I remember seeing it as just one small building when I would drive by on the bus when I was 10 years old, and watching it physically grow. And then seeing it out in the community, seeing the name, seeing the bus, seeing the residents just enrich their lives as they're able to go out and do things. And I do. My years watching this picture possibilities, the evolution. Not just more artwork, but it's funny. Some are very creative.
Oh, very.
And some of the things that I have at my office, people they wonder where this came from, where the idea come from, and so it's a conversation piece, and hopefully it draws more people to look at ADEC, beyond just Thor, as we have people coming in from all over the area. But overall, it's just been great to watch it grow and thrive, and for me, it's just kind of a feel good to watch people be able to have a great opportunity in life.
Absolutely. That is one of the coolest things about ADEC and what they continue to do as an organization, and also for other non-for-profit organizations that can model, if they're just starting out, they can see what ADEC's doing and create a new space for individuals if they're outside of this area.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. I mean, it's a great template for new organizations or some that are just trying to find their footing. This is one that's tried and tested, has been here for many years, and has got a great track record.
Absolutely. So you mentioned the artwork quite a bit, and with ADEC's Picture Possibilities, there's the 4 challenges. There's going to be the active challenge, the food challenge, the funny challenge, and the art challenge. But which one are you most excited about to complete?
It's usually the art.
Yeah.
So I could, the food I definitely should, but I'm gonna try to stay away from that and look at the art challenge more than anything.
Awesome. So last question here for you, Bob Martin, the president and CEO of Thor Industries. What is important about the ADEC mission and a cause to you?
For me, it's really just as you sit back and you look at what their goal is and what they're trying to do and how they're able to help people that may not have had a very good situation just being at home. I think it gives them purpose, gives them a mission, and I can see it on the smiles of the faces when I engage when you walk into a room of, everybody from ADEC, they light up, they're happy. So I think it really warms my heart to see, what they're doing here to help, some that, definitely need help. And so I think with that, they've got a great staff that really helps enrich the lives of many. And so for us, it's just something we enjoy being part of because it's a great cause.
It absolutely is. Picture possibilities all month long. So many challenges to complete. So many ways to spread awareness of what ADEC is doing in the community. And I really appreciate your time today. I'm Bob Martin, President and CEO of Thor Industries. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.